gonna listen to some of these instrumentals, you understand me? This track right here puts me in the health kick. So we're gonna entitle this topic Health Tips for your survival. Health tips for your survival. Okay, let's get into this. Come on around. Yeah, so health tips, man. There is another funeral. My brother was telling me about it. He found out about it last night. It's a friend of the family's. Female of the female nature. A lot of times, man, I was like, okay, should I help people to stay here longer and just help them to just go, like, because, or let them, you know what I mean? Because you just be torn between, like, you don't want to become, you don't want no one to suffer. But if no one don't know, if they scared and think that, okay, oh, it's gonna be, and then they found out later, oh, this was great. You will never know. People have their own decision whether they want to go now. If they knew what was on the other side. So a lot of times I struggle with a lot of that. But let's get into this, man. There's all sorts of, I said it before, ginseng you can take. A lot of the herbs and stuff people are drinking, should I say herbal medicines and stuff like that, that people are herbal teas people are drinking, just, don't go too far over and start doing too much, because keep in mind, your body's mutated, like they got used to the way your system was. Like it's almost like, I'm speaking about something inanimate. Come on, Ralph. I'm not speaking. You don't ever notice how I'm not. I'm speaking of something inanimate. You know how you how should I say? Damn, girl, shit. You ain't cold. That's the Matrix. I swear that's the Matrix. Fucking trying to. Don't worry, I ain't gonna get off of a Matrix. Don't change, lights. Stay right here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you done changed on my ass too. I'll kick you. Hey, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. When it's been a while, you see some stuff pop out like goddamn it 9D and shit. So Mike used to trip off me. Let me get back on. He said, man, Chris, you see them girls, man, you light up like a... Anyway, man, because I know, that's why I really know. When you see, imagine vehicles. Come on, I'm gonna turn right from the left lane. Like, really? Damn, stop. Imagine vehicles, how you go running synthetic oil in it. People will tell you in a minute. Do not run synthetic oil in there because it's not the same. Well, your system is the same way. Don't get on a health kick and get too healthy. Like in this time of how should I say, this time of transformation. You gotta sort of like take it easy. Like I think about Jerry Wilson, man. RIH, I think about, what he was probably going through when he had them complications. I don't know if people listen to me or not. I'm gonna say it just like that, but I'm not saying if they do, I'm just saying, just hear some things sometime. Like, when that happens, man, control your breathing. Get a hold of yourself. If you have to, take a deep breath and act like you flexing. Really, take a deep breath and hold it in real hard. Like operate your heart. Like, and know this, know that, like you operate, how people used to go skate. You see people on skates doing shit. How the fuck they do that? I mean, I used to be one of them people. Know that you're doing this. Know that you're going around at the palace in the circle and you are in sync. Know that shit. Like you in sync when they're the skate teams and shit, or drill teams and shit. Know that shit with your body. See, we can get in sync with everything else. We won't be in sync, out of sync with ourselves. Know that shit, man. Know when your body's having complications. Stop whatever you doing. Sit down, breathe, take some deep breath. Hey, you can't go wrong now. Damn, I done came back down. Roy Rogers ass 90. Shit. Should I turn around? Man. Did it? Should it? You hear this? You know where the hell it should sound like? Okay, so know that. Control your bodies, man. And then your body will tell you. Get in sync with your body, and it will tell you. Yourself will tell you to what to get. You have a craving for something. You don't even know why. You have a craving for something, go get it. Like, there's a lot I want to touch on too, because I've been going some places and it just really tripping me out, because I saved, I don't know who really he was, but he was an important person. Let me go back on this though. Know yourselves. Know yourselves, know your bodies, and learn how to listen to your bodies. If there's something that you're going through and you don't have it, and you'd be like, oh man, I can really use some vitamin D. Just say it to yourself. Like, read up on things. The internet, you ain't gotta read now. Just go on the internet and look at, benefits and yada yada yada. Listen to it. Listen to health. Go to, and if you're not a big reader, a person that don't have a look, because I don't. I'm a speed reader. I don't have a lot of time to be sitting there looking at this shit, sifting through that. I don't. So that's just like shredding paper to me. Like, I gotta. I don't have time for that. I mean, I don't make time for that. Put it like that. There was one good book, and I never read it, but I heard of it. But just say it. Back to Eden. It's a natural remedy herb book. Back to Eden. Say it. Put it in your mind. And tell your body, okay, it's all right. Yeah. Tell your body when you fuck up. I've been fucking up. Listen to your body when your bowels and stuff are, because a lot of times we don't listen until it hurts us. Until it puts us in pain, and then we be like, okay, I'ma stop. Okay, I give. Tap out. Work with your souls, man. There's a lot of souls inside you, man. They want to live. You kill a whole community. Ginseng. I drink them ginseng vials. I've been doing it. I don't know how it worked for anyone else. These cold-like symptoms and stuff, though. I mean, everyone knows the teas and stuff like that. Just do that. I mean, everyone knows what they have been taking. If you forgot, go back to what your mother used to give you. because even that is embedded in you. See, we have what is called in our DNA. We have an Akashic records in our DNA, and a lot of that is hell. You know why? You know why you knew it? Because someone else knew it. Remember that. You know, like someone else. If there's anybody out here can rap or do anything, you can do it. Anything anybody out here can do that's in this I amness, your ass can do too. It can work for you too. You know why? Because it's all in the game. It's all from source. You gotta remember that, man. Just start thinking it. This is a beautiful time we're in now. And people do not have to go like that. You know, with your skin and everything, get off some of the things like that people are trying to stop you from, like wearing your own hair. So you go get these braids that pull your hair out, these makeups and stuff that you don't know what kind of chemicals they put in it to get all into your skin. Maybe your body has mutated with that. Maybe it'll be all right. But if it ain't working for you, stop it. That's the truth. If it ain't working for you, don't keep it small. Beauty is painful. No, it ain't. Beauty is not painful. They'll say that in a minute. Oh, beauty is pain. No, it's not. Beauty shouldn't have to be pain. That sounds like some old, and I hate to use the term Satan, because there's no damn such thing as Satan. That sounds like some old low vibrating shit. That's what that sounds like. Some old low vibrating shit. You know. Now I'm pretty sure there's someone that can sit up here and say, I am this. I am bad. I am evil. I am whatever. You know, they can do that, but you know, come on. So yeah, where's this time? Yeah, I was looking at the video that I shot. I'm gonna get back on the video the other day, and I noticed that my tapestry was coming down from up here, man. Like, ain't that a bitch? How the hell did that happen? Like, so it must have pulled back. Maybe it was weak. It wasn't that way before. I gotta get something to fix that. You know, other benefits. Sleep. Get sleep, man. Really, when you sleep, I mean rest. I'm not telling everybody, oh, only eat one meal a day. That works for me. It may not work for you. You know, but we don't have to live to eat. We can eat to live. That's the truth. I don't know what's going on right here, but apparently this person's driving so slow, someone got around in front of him. I don't know what's going on here. Two Cadillac trucks. I sit up here and when I look at stuff like this here, all this right here, this is my TV screen. All of this. Not the TV screen at home. Really. Even vehicles have attitudes. Really. I look at everything. I just sit back and this is beautiful. This is panoramic. This is why I look at life. I watch life. From the animals all the way down to the ants. I just sit back and look at it. You know, inside it, but from the inside of it, but look at it like I'm on the outside of it. Let's see. Now, one thing that they have, like I would say, lots of orange juice, sleep, vitamin C, and vitamin D. There is something else that I take, but I don't want to say anything about that because that really expands the brain. And I experimented with one person and told them about it and blessed them in that. And I said, look, don't allow this brain expansion to have you acting more, more half slick. You know, they were seeing the benefits from it and everything. But see, that's another thing too. You know, everything is in due time. Like, really. You just can't, sometimes you just can't go putting people off in a heavenly conscious. You can let them witness heaven, but don't go putting them in a heavenly conscious if their body isn't heavenly enough to house heavenly consciousness. All because you want company. Right. You want to help also, but all because of your time that you want it to be like. I have to watch that. You know, I have to get better at that. That's the truth. I have to get better at that. Really. And you just don't want people to witness, because then you feel that people will think, oh, you got the magic. You got the magic potion and you ain't sharing with nobody. Get pissed off at you that way and shit. Really? So, hopefully the person will forget about it. You know, or it has been me in collaboration with my saying what it was. I tell people about technologies, and people talk about technology. No, there's a higher technology. It's a speaking it into existence. And you can think only one person had that gift if you want. How you gonna be like someone without it? People need to start taking their rightful place in this. Yeah, enough of that. Anyway, I did a video yesterday, and I was speaking of, I know I'm gonna look at this in my video later and be like, man, that just looks so, forget it. It is what it is. This is real shit. That wasn't though, because if I known that shit was like, well, I know it's like that now, and I'm still shooting. I would have did anything. Got them little clippy things and whole paper. I would have clipped shit all across. You know, some things that just irritate me. I don't like to see it, but it is what it is. This is life. So I got to get better at that. Yesterday when I was speaking, I thought when I went home I was real drained, because I seen how a lot of people that will see that video, if not that time, in the future, how they will feel about that video. How they will feel about that video. I might just let people by when I'm not driving. That's something I don't want to drive. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I do this. Okay. Keep that in mind. I don't be in front of nobody driving on slow. I make sure I'll get off in the other lane so somebody can pass. I sure would in a minute. When I made that a statement about the fallen angels being over here and yada yada yada, I just really thought about that, and really looked at all of that. Wow, I should be over one. I really should. I should be over one. But yeah, I should. I should be over one. Can I get on there from Green Bay, from Fort Washington? Yeah, they'll allow me to. I can get on the Fort Washington. This time at 20 minutes. When I made that statement, and I really felt like not like really bad about it, but I was just drained to see how people won't understand that, and how then I looked at the people that were trying to suppress stuff and how bad they gotta feel. And it's just like, it's crazy. But yeah, I did that. Went through all that. seen the fallen, what they go through. I'm not saying that they are over there, but it's like I was saying that, you know, people shouldn't mouth off. And believe me, I'm saying this about what calling people's names to who they are. Like that's, you know, we've been so babysitted and pampered and run off at the mouth-ish. Like, you don't know if someone is falling, you don't have more power than them. That's for damn sure. They can still screw you up. Like, really. That's the truth. So, you know, and sit back and look at things. This world, man, like I was saying, this world is bigger. Much bigger. And I think people got to stop looking at planets like being out, just planets being beyond, like the street we riding on. With the whole of sky. I'm just saying, this is just a theory. With the whole of sky just being that whole length. Really. And that's the way that is. There's a certain, and it's crazy because you would think that all this land, and when I say all this land, I'm not talking about America. Every land of the world where everyone can go through with a passport and stuff. Because once again, I don't care what anyone says. I got some videos too that I can drop some bombs. I really can. Antarctica is a 360-degree ring. All right, there's no, you know, it is. And beyond that ring, like, well, in certain areas, there's land. There's land, man. But the ice is a deterrence to keep you, because no one, all that we didn't have, you know, we didn't have the things that we have now. We weren't able to do it. It's to keep you, you know, I guess, this is what they say, put it like that. It's to keep people in. And when I say a ring, like imagine a ring. If you ever seen what was that, Game of Thrones or something like that, I'm talking the ice wall that your ass ain't climbing over. And then just a sheet of endless snow, like endless ice. Like, where you gonna go? I mean, it just ain't a wall where you can climb the wall and jump over it. Endless, with all the harsh, you know, elements of cold, wind, everything, bone chilling. You would be deterred to turn your ass around. Believe me. So, so people were saying just because, and then, but keep this in mind though. Over there in that ice where it's frozen, there's no diseases. Ain't no airborne diseases, ain't no, so probably it's not even no aging. Because it's too cold for anything to exist. Right. That's why right now you can't just go over there and be littering and shit like that. Right. No diseases and shit. None of that. Nothing airborne can exist. See? That was familiar. Now just think about that. I want everyone to think about this. And this is no shout out to whites or Europeans, man. Just think about this. What happens when you go across barriers you're not supposed to go. Now, you remember how all the Indians and stuff got smallpox and all that stuff? Certain things when you came over, how many indigenous people had to die? Because you brought this shit over to them. Stop thinking you can just go everywhere. Like, now America, you know, and this is all over the place. They have what is called immunization shots when you want to go over to another country or something. Why? So, you know, we have to get back on track. We got to get it back level, back even. You just don't fuck up somewhere, then go somewhere else and fuck up. Then go somewhere else and fuck up. We fucked up. Go somewhere else and fuck up. Let's go somewhere else and fuck up. No, let's try to level this back out a little bit. Get this harmony back going. You know, people tend to want to fuck up and keep going places and fucking up. Don't they? Now this would seem like it's the nature of man. Like we fucked up enough over there. Let's go somewhere else and fuck up. And of course we got a reason for it. Oh, we can use that. That will help the world. Stop talking about what will help the world with all the fucking information and stuff that was suppressed that could have helped the world. Now I'm finna go into some dirty places that people probably don't want to go because energy is free. I shouldn't even be pulling up here. That's the truth. Hey, pull this down. Now I'm gonna tell you just like that. Now I'm not gonna say that I got some kind of machine or whatever else that can help people out, because a lot of people have done certain things and they're not here no more because it's big business. Well, as long as you got a big business heart, stay away from places with that kind of heart and that kind of thinking. That's the truth. No one's put it like this. You got cell phones and TVs and shit. Now I'm gonna put you up on game. People see you. People see what you do. They see how you act. And yada, yada, yada. They can tune in. You're not the only one that can tune into some shit. Hey. You're not the only one with, how should I say? What do you call them people that can, seers? Where's this time at? 28 minutes. I mean, this is nothing to get mad at me and be like, what can we do to help? That should be the question. And what can we do to help? And it should be sincere. Really. But, that... Oh, shit. My bad. That's my bad. I should have had that signal on. Yep. I admit that. Should have had that signal on. I sure should have. They didn't run into the back of me and I was pushing on my brakes. So I should have had that signal on because I always drive for the people in behind me too. Because I hate when people do that to me. Turn without signal at the last minute. I put my hand up like a boxer or something. Okay, yeah, yeah. I hit him in the nuts. Technologies. I'm back here too with this. Hold 1 second. Put this right here. Let me get out of this, man. Let's take this off. It's different. When you are, how should I say? Let me see, it's still recording. Yep. I'm hoping they flip. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. When you are in, how should I say, if you get technologies from someone, if you stop thinking that, well, if someone is able to be captured, okay, they may or may not know more than you. They may not know, may or may not be equipped to give you everything. And for people that don't know, someone can tell you anything. They can give you anything. They can give you a damn laser that's, shit, 25 years old. Yeah, it's a gift, and I'm not going to say it's a curse. But I am able to go into the minds of any and every one. Really. And I guess that came from not worrying, but being troubled or concerned about people's feelings. Maybe I mastered that and morphed into Magnegro or some shit, but I can do that. So, be it a serial killer, be it a rapist, be it someone just I can do that, and believe me, those are some messy places. You don't want to go into the mindset of those of twisted or individuals. Really, you don't want to do that because one, you haven't done it. You don't have the heart to do it, but you can sync with someone that could do that stuff. And the list goes on and on. Any and everything that you can think about that is horrid, I can sync with that. So, I almost just did that. Yeah, today is a throwback Saturday. They said, no, nigga, this throwback Thursday. No, it's throwback Saturday, because I said it. I went in and picked this on. I said, let me go and put this on. I ain't had this on in 4 years. Really? The only thing different is the shoes. Now I'm getting off the subject. The only thing different is the Jordan. You understand me? Ooh, wee. These are my little babies right here. Yeah. These are little babies. Mm-hmm. Okay. People say, what you do? How about dress? How do you get off? Dress. Dress, study on life and dress. Really? I'm not doing a lot of things a lot of people are doing. Like, this is it. This is what it'll be then. And not so much, this is what, it just comes natural, really. There's nothing you got to study on. Damn it. My watch just. So yeah, man. Well, it's just so much, man. It really is. And I'm gonna get off of here. Keep your health up. Read books if you can't get. If you cannot get how should I say? If you cannot get certain herbs and stuff like that, or certain plants and stuff for healing, know them. Know them. Now they have a store that's on, and I don't go really. So I'm just saying for those that have to, what is that store called? It's on East Capitol. They all over the Outpost. See, I don't get into all that though. Like, I that's the honest truth. I don't get into all that. Maybe I should. And then no, this is fine. It works. This is working for me. I don't want to do more than what my body will ask me for. If it's something that I need, believe me, it'll come to me. And that's the faith that you have. Really. So, yeah, do that. Take your vitamin C and stuff. But by all means, man, our hearts, we are so, I stopped eating meat. Really. Now, they had something, because I do the, beef crumbles. I do the meatless meatballs. I have done the meatless chicken patties. The other day, I just tried the vegan burgers, and they good, man. If you know how to cook, well, even if you don't know how to cook, and they're made up from plant-based stuff, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to tell you, man, you would not miss it. Them hormones and all that stuff, like your heart is trying to deal with that. Now, the energy shift is going to happen anyway, whether you do that or not. But if you find your heart, like, okay, no, what part of the game is this? Like, I'm cool here. Like this, and you get an energy just, you might be kind of screwed up. You got to slow down and be like, okay. And didn't know it. Like when people know it, I'm going to stop eating that. Every time I eat that, they give me heartburn. But you go and buy some heartburn medication for it. If it's giving you heartburn, it's for a reason. Maybe it's too rich. Maybe you should stop it. Don't mask it with something that make you feel better. Like I had to stop doing that when my stomach, and I hate to use the term guts, be messed up. Like if you man, hurt, let it hurt. Because if it hurts, you're telling you to go to the bathroom and get rid of it. Like really. If you out in the bottom, you too fast and you too quick and you too slick and you go take some of them Alka-Seltzers, no pun intended to all the companies, chewables and shit, and they go away. But guess what? You ain't cured yourself. You just masked the feeling. We need to let our bodies, man, let our bodies live, like really, and not just live to the comfortability of what we want, what our eyes on the outside can see. Think about the ones that can't see inside you. Like, don't see all this shit you see. Think about that. And they like, okay, this is how we operate, but damn, I mean, okay, shit. Well, this is it. This is, just like we on the outside here in this body thinking, well, shit. People don't live, about around 40, no, I'm saying people 60, 65, 70, and then, 9 times out of 10, they go anyway, fuck it. And let your organs start thinking like that and shit. Well, fuck, apparently this happened. This is the way life is. Shit. I don't know what this is, but, shit, we done worked enough anyway. It's time to go. No, it's not. No, it's not. You better tell them straight up, even if you got to admit to them that your ass was wrong. Now, fuck that. We gonna get this shit together. We about to clean house. Shit. We gonna get all this grease and shit, all these clogged arteries and shit. We gonna work on all this shit. I'm gonna tell you what I need from you, and you can tell me what you need from me. But we are a team. We are great. We are not going out like that. Like, really. I tell my system, there's energies right now that are coming. It's gonna be a little different. Don't panic. Like, really, don't panic. Go with the flow. And don't be freaking out because shit's different. Shit. You gotta get better too. On the inside like I am on the out. Mind, body, soul, spirit, everything. Check yourself. And a lot of times we gotta check ourselves before our insides are checked anyway. They don't really need to be checking. They just been following all along any damn way. Don't get mad at them. What the fuck you heard? God damn it, you just drank a fifth of Hennessy. Shit. That ache a little bit. There's a lot of work to do in here. Yeah. Now that's work. That's a lot of work. Flushing that out, having to go. Those systems, man, are beautiful, man. So anyway, man, y'all keep y'all heads up to see shit coming, man. I got off. Well, no, I didn't get off subject. Yeah. And this may be the last. Well, I ain't gonna say the last video, but this is gonna be it for a minute, man. I got some things to do, take care of, meditate on. Who knows? I mean, it depends on the day, really. And I made a comment also that I do not talk to anyone personally but Irvin. And what I meant by that is about my day-to-day goings-ons. Like, like personally, I speak to everyone on these shits. Like, I'm a very personal person. But the little things that people can go and do things with, like use technologies and shit to fuck with, I'll be like, man, okay, well, stop thinking because it's easy, that it's easy. The easier it is, the harder it should be for people. Remember that. The easier it is for your ass to do something, the harder it should be. That's the truth, man. Y'all keep y'all heads up to see shit coming. I'm out one.